A lot of chosen ones are stuck right in between the spiritual world and the matrix world, and they're looking for a way to blend the two. And here's how you do it. See, chosen one, first you have to know where you're at. You have to take full accountability for where you're currently at, physically, mentally, financially, spiritually, and emotionally. Where are you at? Understand that your current reality, everything you see when you open your eyes, is an outdated version of a manifested reality. It's the outdated version of the things you already thought, the feelings you already had, the experiences and the actions that you've already manifested and took. That's what you're currently dealing with. So to create a new reality, you need to come up with new ideas, new feelings, new thoughts. You cannot make a new life by operating the same as you've been. Let that sink in. Therefore, when we come up with new concepts of reality and we co-create reality using our mental faculties like memory, reason, imagination, willpower, right? We're able to change not only our reality and our paradigm, but the results that we get. But you first need to know where you're at before you can get to where you're trying to go. Just like a GPS on your phone, you need to know your current location before you can determine your final destination. So first, figure out where you're at, then find out where you want to go. You need to have a direction. You need to have a vision and a path and a clear end point. Because how will you ever know that you've reached your goal or your final destination if you don't even know what that destination is? You'll just be cruising along your way. Whole time you're passing up all the blessings. You're passing up all the proof. You're passing up all of the things that are right there for you because you're not accepting it. You're not allowing it. You're not looking for it. You're not aware of it. So we have to get clear on the final destination. Therefore, we know where we're going. You know where you're going. And the problem is a lot of people try to skip steps. They want to go from A to Z. They want a quantum leap, not understanding that you got to go through B, C, D, E, and the rest of the alphabet, right? You cannot just skip the important aspects and the components of the journey, the destination, because you'll miss information. You'll miss critical components to creation. So don't rush the process. Don't rush the timeline and don't force the outcome. Take things step by step, one day at a time. Build the momentum. Understand and trust the process. Things are getting better. Things are improving. You are getting closer to your goals. You are manifesting your dreams. You are starting to see signs. You are starting to connect the dots, right? And little by little, things will start to compound. And then eventually, boom, you'll get a quantum leap. But you first need to get clear on where you're at, where you're going, and then take radical action in the present moment in the 3D world. You cannot just be spiritual. You have to do things in the matrix by taking action, making the call, making the post, creating the content, starting the business, taking the risk, making the investment, whatever the case is. You need to physically do things in this 3D world so that the spirituality can intertwine with it and so that you can manifest and live your desired reality. Because understand, we're simultaneously living on 3 planes of existence, the spiritual, the mental, and the physical. And it's only when all 3 are in alignment, chosen one, where you'll be able to feel fully fulfilled and in alignment with your higher purpose and your higher self. Comment chosen if you're ready to take your life to the next level. I'm opening up a few more slots this month for mentorship. First come, first serve.